Hello and welcome to this next Heathrow Airport series. Now we're covering the drop-offs. Luckily I managed to do the last terminals that I needed. This particular journey we're doing today on this introduction clip here was only supposed to be to a hotel at Terminal 5, which I thought was a shame because I still needed Terminal 5 and Terminal 2 footage. And they changed it to being drops at Terminal 5, 2 and 3. So that was helpful. That means I could complete this. Also apologise that there's not been many videos recently. It's been a very busy summer, and as you know, I only do this in my free time, just a little side hobby anyway. It's not for profit videos. So with that, I'd my own stuff I wanted to do as well, along with all the stuff that's been going on, different work through the summer. So hopefully come sort of September, we might have some more different videos coming up, so hopefully I have time to do that. So let's start off with the drop-offs. We do like we did last time, we do it in order, so we shall start with Terminal 2. So if you watch the picking up guide, you may remember me saying about how well signposted it is. There's some signs there. Again, everything's all marked out with the terminals numbers, all in the black surrounds with white text. We've done this a bit before. This is the perimeter road. We're just hanging off here to go towards the tunnel. Also point out that with the dropping off, you do not need to go to the west ramp area. So that's only for doing pickups. That's because you need to go in to get the permits. With dropping off, you don't need to go there, so that's why I haven't covered West Ramp in this video. So we're about to go under the tunnel now. Some signs will probably say, if I remember rightly, the left lane will say Terminal 3 and the right lane Terminal 2. It really doesn't matter if you're doing T3 or T2. Personally, I always go in the left-hand lane. Becomes clear in a moment. So as you exit the tunnel, just stay in the lane that you're in this left-hand lane, and pretty much all you need to do is just stay in the lane, and it will bring you right round to the Terminal 2 drop-off that you need. Even when you get up there, you don't need to change lanes, so it does make it easy. As you'll see, the overhead sign does say Terminal 2 and Terminal drop-off. And as you come round the right hand bend, you will start slipping up the ramp on the left there. That's the Terminal 2 pickup area that we covered in the pickup guide video. And then it becomes obvious here, you can just see the bus sign on the overhead gantry. As I say, you're not switching lanes here, you're in the lane that you need already. And as it comes up, you'll go round to the left, and you want to stay in this left-hand lane. Now as you come around to the left, you might find it easiest to just straddle the lanes here. Just makes it safer, especially when you've got this sharp right hand bend here. And then when you come around, you want to keep in the left anyway. It's just marked up there for buses. And you're going to go to the far end of this layout here. It's just marked out bus still. And there we are. You can drop off in the bay that I'm going to do here, that we can just see in front of us. Well, there is another bay just up the far end where the other taxi mini Vito is at the end there. If it is busy with taxis and coaches taking up all the bays, you don't need to drop in the middle of the road, so you don't need to block it. The way the road's laid out, you can just go back down to the ramp. You'll see it shortly. Brings you back round to the central area roundabout by the bus station, and then you can just follow the signs for Terminal 2 down there, and it brings you back up the ramp again. Probably takes sort of 3 to 5 minutes to do that. By the time you come up, you'll probably find that someone would have moved off by then. I was just holding back to let that taxi go so I can park here at the far end. And there we are, that's the drop off for Terminal 2. And now we'll just show you the exit route from here. There's the bay on the left that I was talking about, you can use to drop off as well. So all we have to do here is just follow the signs basically. And if you'd like me and have Terminal 3 as well, then when you come down this ramp you need to be in the right hand lane. Otherwise just stay in the left hand lane for the exit route through the tunnel, or for Terminals 4 and 5 if you have that as well. So all you do here is you just come out to pass these traffic lights, follow the signs marked Terminal 2 and 3, and as you come round you just put in the left lane for Terminal 3. And at this point we shall now show the route for the drop off at Terminal 3. Now as you come out the tunnel you want to be in the far left lane, which is Terminal 2 overhead vehicles and Terminal 3/exit. You may remember this bit on the Heathrow picking up guide, because that's the Terminal 2 pickup terminal in there. But we stay round following this Terminal 3 signs in the left lane. Also you might remember this route because this is the route you take for the Terminal 3 pickup area, which is around the back of Terminal 3 as well. So as we come round, we're still sticking to the far left lane, and then what we're going to do there is follow it round to the far end, a bit like you do at Terminal 2. So just stay in the left until the far end here, just where this bus is going. I'm going to try and squeeze past this bus here. And to me from here it looked like most of the bays were taking up. I could drop where that mini coach is over there. Having thought of it, I could have slipped in behind, but I decided to go round and do another lap and come back again. But either case, it's the bays on the left where you drop off, and again, like I've done, if it's busy just go around the loop and come back. It only takes not even 5 minutes. It's easy to do, same like you could do at Terminal 2. So while we're here, I can show you the exit route. So it's pretty simple. It's all marked out as the exit. So you just stay in the left hand lane, follow the road round to the right, and you're back at the central bus station area. Then you just stay in the left lane and then it just brings you out towards the tunnel. So there we are, that's Terminal 3, and now we shall move on to Terminal 4. Right, so this is an easy one for me because all I have to do is recycle the clips from the picking up guide because it's just the same procedure. So I've included this bit anyway. So we're just assuming that you've come off the Southern Perimeter Road. I'm going to stay in the right hand lane to go left. And just follow the sign there, Terminal 4, and then you just keep in the right because that way it leads you in nicely to the coach part. So you see here the bus icon and the overhead gantry. It's as easy as that. In the picking up guide is more of an in-depth coverage of the routes into Terminal 4 because I've covered the bits where if you were coming from Terminals 2, 3 or 5 as well. So if you want to watch the picking up guides, Terminal 4 it's got more in-depth coverage on the routes into this terminal. And so this is just a small one because I've included it anyway. But all you do here, as you see, you just follow it to the far end, and it's the bays at the end where you need to drop off, which is also, as I say, the pickup location as well. Just be mindful at the time of this recording there was some works going on. So when you pull in, don't pull in at the far end because you just block the lane. It's easiest just to pull in and then reverse back as far as you can to this closest end of the bus stop, and that way traffic can get past you as well. But otherwise this is where you would drop off, and then all you do is just follow the road round to the right and it brings you out to the roundabout. Again, this was covered in the picking up guide, so if you want to see the routes properly in detail, just watch the Terminal 4 section on that video. So now we shall swiftly move on to the last one, Terminal 5. Now I'm coming from the M25 south, coming in to Terminal 5, but if you're coming in from the northbound, you'd come in on the lanes on the left hand side here. So if you are coming from the M4, you'd be in the left hand lane. You can just stay in that left hand lane there, but otherwise if you come from the south, it would just bring you into here, and then you could just, when it's safe to, move over to the left hand lane. Now as we come to this roundabout, we're going to go straight on, as it's signed obviously here, Terminal 5. As we come down, we're going to stay on the left, but we're not going to slip off to the left because that's the Terminal 5 pickup, which would be down there. We're going to go up the ramp, and then we need to be in the right hand lane. As you see, it's marked buses and cars. As we come up, all we need to do is to stick to the far right. And follow it round here, and then just choose a empty space on the left. As you can see, there's a few cars and taxis dropping off here. There's a coach at the far end there as well. I could use that space there on the left, but I thought I saw a bigger space up in front, so I just went for that one. There we are, just in front of this car here. Didn't think it was any bigger than the other space anyway, but nonetheless, it's a space to drop off at, and there we are. That's the drop off for Terminal 5. It's as easy as that. And we'll just quickly show you the route out now. So what we do here is just drop around to the right, and then at the bottom it's all signposted. Then you can stay in this right hand lane if you wish to follow the exit route out, or move to the left. Either lane takes the exit. I moved over to the left because obviously this is the day I had Terminal 2 and 3 afterwards as well. So I just moved over and following the road now towards Terminal 2 and 3. So there we go. That's the guide to dropping off, and concludes my Heathrow guide videos as well. So hope you found all this useful, and obviously, as always, like and subscribe for any more of these types of videos. So you should be hopefully doing the Coach Driving Diaries series again soon as well. So until then, I shall see you on the next episode. Take care, thank you, and goodbye.